Hello Twitch, hello Kick, hello YouTube. Welcome everyone. Welcome. How we doing everybody? Happy to see everyone in. Hi there Kip, hey to see you. Hey, hi there QNS2. Let's see here. Make sure everything's running. We're on all of these different services. It's Taco Tuesday here. And Checkerboard Cookies Day. Check that that's working. Apparently not. Yeah, there we go. So how's our vote looking for tomorrow? What's our vote in the Discord looking like here? Oh, need to turn you off. I guess I'm working with yams or sweet potatoes since we don't have actual African yams readily available. Sweet potatoes tomorrow for dinner and dessert. Sort of feel like half of the stuff that people make with sweet potatoes and call savory isn't very savory. sort of think, you know, like sweet potato casserole, it's all essentially, like, it could easily pass as breakfast, it could easily pass as dessert, but, you know, it's a side dish, because it's sweet potatoes. Gonna get myself canceled by the Sweet Potato Association of America. It's not going to be as sexy as cream, chat. I'm trying to use up some of this macadamia milk and see what it's like in my coffee here. Yeah, no foamage. Hi, Buns. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Cheers to you. It's like I added watery graham crackers to it. That's why I don't like all of these, like all of these nut milks are really nut purees. In other words, they're adding liquid and they're adding water into this party. They're selling the water, basically. And so when I add it to my coffee, you ask me to compare it to cream. It's like adding water to my coffee. Hey, Will, welcome in. Alright, what are we starting with? Cookies. We have some largely room temp butter. Oh, that was funny. I wish the camera had caught that. I need a better notation system. Like, it used to be that Twitch had, like, notes or something like I need to make, like, a notation system and somehow link it to my... Because the butter landed funny. Like, it landed erect and then decided to fall. And you didn't get to see it. The recording in back got to see it. But am I going to remember that the computer in back saw it and at what point in the stream it happened? I appreciate that idea, Buns, but I was meaning more for on a regular basis. at any point just by touching a button. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, that's about right. Hi, Buns. I wasn't ready for my close-up. What are you looking at, Wiggles? So mashing up that brown sugar and butter together. That it is, the creaming method. Eggs. That's what I'm in here for. I'm in here for eggs. I need to figure out what the term is for that mental thing where you pass through a doorway and you forget what you're thinking about. Because for me, it happens with opening the refrigerator door. Pretty sure it happens for most people. Like, you get that whole, people complaining about people staring in the refrigerator. Yeah, I think that's what's happening there. Making sure we're completely combined on those two. Location updating effect. By the way, that's all I needed. No. So, pinch of salt in there. What else do I want to mix in there? I don't think I want to mix anything else in there. It's like the meme where the dude takes off his sunglasses and he's still wearing his sunglasses. Okay. Tear. Nice, Cosmic. Nice. Okay, so we got our two separate batches of cookies now. Started with the same egg, butter, and sugar base, but we're gonna have vanilla over here. And cocoa over here. cocoa for its troubles, since it's drying out its mixture. We need to moisten that back up a little bit. And this is going to add some of the vanilla anyway, so so roughly a half cup of flour in both. Really roughly, considering I'm making a half cup measure using my 1 cup measure. I have a half cup measure, I just still use the 1 cup. Baking powder in both. Baking soda in both. According, is that a Toyota thing? Hi, Nan Reader. Now let's use these. Hi, chat. Yeah, it's fine right there. Sully realizes that Accord was a Honda thing, wasn't it? Not a Toyota thing. Doesn't have to be perfectly square, but you want to get it relatively close to square or rectangle, depending on what you're after. This is a little more rectangle than square, but and then we're going to refrigerate it like that. Oh, is that messed up again? Oh, I realize what's wrong. No wonder it can't find that stuff. There. Hopefully we can fix the scramble in a couple of minutes from being simple, non-culinary words. Power outage. Network went offline. I only just bothered to fix the clocks from the power outage yesterday, just before stream. It probably matters more that they're somewhat matching than them being perfect. And we're going to refrigerate that one too. Bulgy in the center or not. Coffee break. I don't know what it is about companies these days that feel like they can sell you a product that advertised to you. Sitting here thinking of the our lovely camera that follows me everywhere here. Currently sitting with a banner ad scrolling at the top of its app saying, hey, you know, we got a summer sale or whatever sale going on right now. It's like, yeah, that's really why I bought your camera. So you can, like, and it's not it's by any means like, we're selling TVs now supported by the advertising TV that's below the Rain TV. That's another one too. My use, what I use for watching when I'm not at home, it serves me ads all the time too. Stream Elements has got to be one of the worst. Like, not only are they integrating themselves into my OBS, and it used to be that they just used to put a little like banner at the top that you could click off that, you know, hey, we have sponsorships available, sort of a thing. Now they're starting to put them in like place. Like when I started today, there was one in place of my most recent alert or most recent status thing. It's like, just go away. You want me to actually give you money and you're harassing or annoying me? Bot Cuisine over on YouTube can potassier. Poisonner. Jalapenos. Someone French in my stream is like, what is he trying to say? Actually, they're probably like, wait, that was supposed to be French? Hey! Of course, now they're saying that a fair number, at least the smart burglars, are bringing Wi-Fi jammers. Which, on one hand, jammers, government's pretty tight on that sort of a thing. But in short-term bursts, which a burglary would be, Ah, that soup they used to serve in San Francisco back when they had retail. Garlic powder. Onion powder. I think just about every major retail chain has announced recently that they're moving out of San Francisco, including Denny's. Smoked paprika. Ancho chili powder. Hot paprika. MSG. Ground pepper, but not salt yet. Over on the stove. Got a pan there ready to go. And I don't know if I want to get going with this just yet, or we got to do our cookies first here too. So I think we're just going to allow this to sit without the salt. Helps for that. What else do I have to do for this? I have to deal with cheese. And lettuce. We have our smoked Jack, or smoked Monterey, they didn't say Jack. I don't know if there's a difference. If you can have Monterey cheese and somehow Jack's not involved. You think Jack would be jealous? There, Scramble should be using the right words now. Maybe one more round. We'll see. Depends on if it's considering itself active yet or not. I think it loads the list at the beginning of each game. Chat, I want to have what I think is perhaps a controversial subject with you. I think the act of putting cheese on the top of a taco is a purely marketing ploy, and that cheese ideally should be mixed on top of the meat. with the greens and salsa and everything else on top of that. Oh, John followed and left. Okay. In plastic because it's been cleaned and prepared for you, right? That's because there was visible dirt all over the top of this. In which means I'm not going to put it back in that. And I don't have gallon bags even still. So we're going to be like the 1950s commercial where the saran wrap lady shows off how she can wrap her lettuce and it looks like it's only half wrapped. Tough crowd tonight. See, it made the scramble hard and everyone left. Chances are, if you've seen one shopping center, you've seen them all. I know those cookies need more time to set up. Salsa we got, sour cream we got, just need to scoop them. I made my taco shows ahead of time. I probably shouldn't have done that tonight. Probably should have made them on stream tonight. And start preheating our pan over here for our cooking of our beef. Actually, I should be doing this over on this other burner. Zoom left. It's just such a better burner. I've clogged the other one up over the years. So now we're going to take the beef with the jalapeno and seasoning. We're going to sort of pack that together into a giant hamburger. Now we're going to heavily salt this. smells amazing, by the way. Just right off of the bat. Or hit this other side up with salt now. Once we get some nice color going on both sides, we'll break it into the ground beef. Zoom right. Zoom right. Alright, now we're going back to our cookies. I'm using pre-made corn tortillas tonight. I wanted to go for crunchy tortillas. And while I'm certain I can make crunchy tortillas, I'm not certain that I can make them of the quality and consistency that a conveyor belt can. So I bought them. Note to self: cut through the yellow, then the chocolate. Sort of want to give that a little bit more of a chill, just like that. So I'm going to throw that in the freezer just like that. So push it onto that. No, we don't want that. Don't want that. I don't want that either. Here, you're smooth. Zoom left. Zoom right. Yes, it did, Cosmic. Thank you, Cosmic. I hadn't noticed. How's the steak? Or how was the steak? Or how's it going? How's it looking? Nice. Yay for Dago. Alright, cutting the heat off on our beef now. I bought some tortilla chips in case, well, assuming that I was going to have salsa and some other things left over from this. And I'm giving some, like, it's one of those things with me where I keep trying ones and I just sort of have this feeling like I know they're not going to be what I want them to be. But I got some guacamole flavored tortilla chips and I just hope they, like, the lime, I can't stand just about anything that's like lime flavored in the like chip aisle, because usually it's just citric acid or some sort of acid along that line. It doesn't taste the same to me. It just doesn't work. And so I typically shy away. Like I know, Doritos are flavored tortillas, but in general, I just don't. And for some reason, I just went back and tried another bag today. I haven't opened it yet, so I have no idea if I hate it yet or not. I'm just anticipating hating it. It was like my last vacation. Went with my folks to a ice cream shop. Bought myself a brownie sundae. And I always go for, I don't know why, but ice cream shops never have good brownies. They never make good brownie sundaes. I'm always going to be just much more happier just grabbing like a nice simple cone or something like that. But no, I got to go and... Same thing with the chips. I don't... The reason they never have great brownie sundaes is because they're not they're not a bake shop. They're not, it's not their deal. It's not what they do. And so it's more of like we feel we need to have this to have more of a menu for people to come in sort of a thing. And so it's served more of an afterthought for just about every one of them that I've come across. There's a few of them that make like their own brownies to put in their own ice cream. That's certainly getting a much smaller segment. But even then, they're typically making brownies that are intended to go in like ice cream. They're not like good brownies. They're brownies intended to be able to handle being surrounded in liquid cream and frozen. So I guess I'll talk about my new project that hasn't gotten very far since the first day I had enthusiasm about it. But my current stream project, which may or may not reach feasibility, is taking, and I don't know if this little thing can handle it, that sort of a thing. I have a Raspberry Pi Nano, which is the small little, it's a first generation one. I've had it for ages. And I'm going to plug one of those up with a Raspberry Pi camera, which is a little camera that goes into that, and run facial recognition software through Python on it. Which means if I can get it to do that, it can then tell when I turn around and look towards the stove, and then send a command over to my main computer to switch cameras. Cosmic. Are we talking... How many people are we talking? Round numbers, obviously. We doing brownies for 10? 9 or 10? We doing brownies for 30? We doing brownies for 100? Closer to 30? I'd probably do a 9x13 of Ghirardelli's box mix. It's actually a pretty good brownie. But if you're going to do something smaller, I was going to give you a link to, like, something more decadent. But more, like, thick, 8x8, just a couple of people. This is your dessert brownies. Oven's up to 350. Let's take a look at our cookies again. They're double chocolate brownies. Good tip, I haven't tried them before. Or at least, maybe I have and don't. It's what I always get, I don't know. Then it's probably the one I get, because the one I get has chocolate chips in it. So probably a good call, because I probably have no idea what the other ones are. Bun's making me realize that I'm not showing chat the magic here of turning these into full-blown checkerboards here. So, and this is what we get. Not the perfect cutting. Like, if I had given it more time in the fridge to hold up, it's going to be more solid when I slice them. You can take more time in between each set of slicings than I did. This can be done a little bit cleaner. And then you get the messy ones at the bottom, which were either end of the roll. So those are all ready to go in the oven. The oven's at 350. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there. I'm going to turn it down to 325 now. And going to give them 10 minutes. We'll see how our cookies turn out. While we're at that, I'm going to get taco server. My pre-bought taco shells. Ooh, my hair is frizzy today. Extra frizzy. Recent news, the tortilla factory in Santa Rosa is closing. There was another food business in Sonoma that was just recently closing too. One broken tortilla. Two maybe broken tortillas. Yep, there's the broken piece. Do that to myself all the time. After stream, I'll be wrapping things up. Where's the knife? What did I do with the knife? Right behind the plastic wrap. Safest shelf these ever been on. Salsa's already out. What am I after in here? I don't know what I'm after in there. Oh, sour cream. Sour cream! Need one of those, like, Taco Bell meat scoop thingies. I don't really. I'm not asking chat to get me one of those, but it's like the perfect thing for filling a taco. I thought I was supposed to refrain from saying that word, buns. And yeah, I'm going cheese on top of my meat, chat. Then our lettuce. Going through the spoons tonight. New jar. Hands slippery. Ooh, my shoulder did not like that. I got it though. Not praying. Just it's supposed to help your shoulders. Rolling your arms up and down like that. For certain. Not for nerve pain, for neck pain, for shoulder pain. I've tried many different stretches to try and ease that, and it's one of the ones that has helped my shoulders the most. Just simply sitting there rocking my arms up and down like that. Shaking my head at myself. Studies, I've been trying to train myself to follow it, because studies now show that it doesn't matter if you leave the plastic lid on your cultured stuff. It doesn't help it at all. It doesn't. I still do it. So we got our tacos for tonight, chap. I could throw a pickled jalapeno in each of those. I'm gonna give those another minute or two. So those are ready to go. Like I said, you could throw a jalapeno in each of those pieces of sour cream there if you wanted to. But then again, maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you feel like cheese should be on the top, like Taco Bell. And, you know, just buy into the marketing. Cookies are looking good, by the way. We're just wanting them to be nice and fully cookies. I also added a bunch of leaveners to my checkerboard cookies. Wow. I don't know what happened there with my voice there. Trying to hiccup and talk at the same time. I don't know. They've poofed up a bit. They're poofy. They've risen. And if you want to get that like perfect square checkerboard pattern, it's probably in your best bet to just skip that. You know, don't let them rise too much. Keep them as being a little bit flatter, a little bit crisper cookie. I want cookies now. Cookies now. But you can cut these really thin. If you got a nice knife that cuts, you know, this sort of a thing well, like my knife did pretty well cutting these. With the scalping to the knife. If you can do that, you can get them really nice, tight, small little squares. You can get them to be like a full checkerboard. So I gave these 15 minutes. We got one cookie butt. Shoemaker, you have to type !scramble to join in for each round. I sort of hacked the scramble. It's a little... If you remember, these have spread quite a bit. Like, there was more space between each of these. These were obviously not touching when I put them into the oven. So if you want to keep perfect squares, don't do the leaveners. Actually, you may even want to keep your eggs to a minimum in your recipe too. Like, you need eggs for them to be cookies, but I mean, or at least enjoyable cookies. I'm giving these just a moment to cool enough that I can flip one over and show the chat what we got for a bottom here. That one was pretty flexible when I got it. Just a nice light browning on the bottom, but not dark at all. And this is the way you want to do cookies. If you want to do cookies for like a party for a whole bunch of people, I don't recommend those like cookie guns or anything. Like, do this, do what they call icebox cookies or that sort of. You can pre-make your cookie. You can make it one shape all at once, whether it's a round roll or you're making squares, or you can get all sorts of different shapes if you want to get complicated about it. And refrigerate and just slice them. So those are our cocoa cookies. What am I doing for dinner tomorrow night? I think we already decided this. I think chat's already decided this for me. Yes. So tomorrow night, I am going to be cooking with yams, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes. Ooh, cookies. I think that one's the best one of the bunch. It's a close one. This one's a nice cookie, but I don't think the squares are as defined as this one. Oh, let's grab a photo of these too. Well, I'll do that after stream. I want to go eat tacos. It's Tuesday. Thank you all for joining in with me tonight. A little bit of a quicker stream tonight. As usual, on Tuesdays, I'll be back here tomorrow. Gonna be doing dinner and dessert using sweet potatoes. So, sweet potato dessert. I enjoyed hanging out with all of you. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Quick check, see if there's anyone to throw over to. Alright, see all of your lovely faces back here tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night.